We already have 3.7 million people who are at severe risk of food insecurity. That number could grow into many more millions, and I think that all of us now, whether we're a party to the conflict, whether we're a donor with resources, or whether we're a UN agency or an NGO, we need to step up and really stand with the people of South Sudan in their greatest hour of need. During the months of March and April and May, the traditional planting season throughout South Sudan, we have an opportunity to enable people to be able to help themselves, to do what they would be doing at this time of the year. And that is, as I said, to plant, to hunt, to fish, to look after their cattle. And if that happens, then the South Sudanese will go a long way to looking after themselves and battling their way through this terrible situation of violence which is afflicting them. But if they can't move, if they cannot cultivate, then I really fear that by the end of the year, South Sudan will have collapsed and gone into an even more desperate situation. We already have. At the moment, if donor countries give us money, most of the money goes towards paying and buying relief items. But in the second half of the year, most money, if we have to move relief items around the country, goes for logistics. It goes for big cargo airplanes that need to deliver things, and we deliver much less. So my call on the international donor community is be quick, help now. A, because we have a planting season. B, because when those rains strike, and they will, and when the roads become impassable, we can no longer position the relief where it needs to go. Our strategy is to pre-position relief in key locations of the country to make sure that during the rainy season we do not have to fly supplies to parts of the country where there are civilians in need. And if we can do that, actually we save a lot of money. In terms of food assistance, it's 146,000 tons of food that needs to be pre-positioned. We've done it before, we can do it again, and we can keep it safe because we're working very closely together with the peacekeeping mission of the United Nations, which has assured us that it will help us, as well as the contacts that we have with local communities to look after all of these commodities, even in some of the most remote areas. So it's a tried and tested approach, this pre-positioning strategy for the relief, and I'm sure that we can carry it out if we get the resources on time.